So yesterday we have discussing like what is a workspace. So what is a workspace means like a workspace is a place where is a place means we can specify is an environment. It's an environment where a tester will create, design, maintain and execute the test cases. So it is like a platform where we will create, design and maintain and execute the test case in that particular environment. So what are the different types of workspace we have discussed? Like there are two types of workspaces. Single user workspace where we'll be having one tester, we'll be using one license in the project. Whereas multi-user workspace means more than one tester will be there and more than one license will be used in the project. So what are the steps to create single user workspace means? Like after installing Tosca and configuring the license, we'll click on create new and we'll select the type of repository, create a new workspace path in a particular location and enter the name of the workspace and select your workspace template so that the standard modules will be created in that folder in the Tosca and then click on OK. So the single user workspace will be created. So what is a repository? Repository is a place where particular test will work and save the test cases. Like we'll have some folder now to save something, the task which or work which we have done. It's like in the repository is that thing. So today we'll discuss about what is multi-user workspace. So what is multi-user workspace means? Let me open Tosca. Tosca. If you click on create yesterday, we have seen the steps of creating single user workspace. Like we have selected type of repository, new workspace location. It will save in this location and we'll select that PNC bank and we use this use workspace template. Okay. And we'll click on OK. So today we'll see like what are the different options available in the type of repository. So here we see like if single means will create none. Uh, so that means suppose there is a one company, allied company, for example, allied company, one company is there. What in allied company, one user, or suppose only one person is there in that company. So for one person, they won't create any pay slips or anything, right? So they will create only one. They don't need any database and all. They will just transfer the amount directly to his bank account. So they don't maintain any database anything. If one person is there. So now we'll take another example. Suppose now we'll take Infosys. For example, in Infosys, there are around 500, 500 employees are there. For the 500 employees, they have to maintain a database. They will use swipe in, swipe out for tracking and how many people are coming, how many people are not coming, leaves. These all things will be tracked down. And they will need database also because they have to monitor all the 500 minutes. Manual it is difficult. So they will maintain a database. Okay. So in the let company, one person is there. No need of any database. Okay. So it comes to multi-user workspace. The concept is similar only in multi-user workspace also. What in multi-user workspace? Where more than one tester will be logging in, okay, and need database. Working using Tosca. Suppose Dinesh, me, and Raghavendra, we three are in one project. So whatever the work you have done, I need reference means then I will use your work. Then if Raghavendra work is there means I will use Raghavendra's work. If my work you want to use means you will use like modules, whatever modules it is, you will take for reference. So that common repository is required. Suppose if I'm in leave, my work also you will help me if you help if your work if you are in leave, I can work your I can take your test case and work. So like that, with the help of common repository, we can do those activities. Okay, but in single user workspace, only one person knows. So they only one person. That person is the whole and sole responsibility. But in multi-user, so that is the advantage. 90% in these days, companies are using multi-user user repository only, multi-user workspace only. So so here there we see like different types of databases, right? In multi-user workspace. So multi-user workspace databases means by using databases. First, I will create the steps to create multi-user workspace. Step one. In step one, what we'll do? We'll select a type of repository as Oracle or MS SQL or DB2. Okay. So Oracle, MS SQL, DB2. These are what about this SQL? It means SQL. I will tell you two scenarios. Scenario one. Select type of repository as Oracle or MS SQL or DB2. If the company required, they're using in the project Oracle means we'll select Oracle. If they're using MS SQL means we'll select MS SQL. DB2 means DB2 like that. Depends on project requirement. Okay. So then we'll create new workspace in the particular folder in a directory. Now after this, here there is one option. Like if you select Oracle, suppose MS SQL will select. Here use existing repository is there, no? So this option is that suppose we are beginning from scratch, then we are creating the project. Then we'll uncheck this thing. But already if you are joined already the project is running, we have joined recently. Then we'll select this one and we'll connect to that particular database, particular workspace. Okay. So if I'll select both options here. Use check join in the company, join in in the project later, or else if you want to. Start from scratch. Uncheck or unselect. Use existing workspace. Okay.
Yeah.
Depends. It depends. Sometimes. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. I know. I'll explain this about this. In real time, we don't use this SQLite because SQLite is for testing purpose only. This is Tosca has given SQLite for practice purpose. This is also one type of temporary database, means like Tosca inbuilt only will be there for our purpose only. See, if you select SQLite, the other options are disabled. If you select Oracle, have you seen this schema? Schema is optional, not required. Here I've seen this connection string and all these things. With the help of connection strings only, we'll connect to the database. Okay, I'll write it down so that you can see it later. Select use existing repository. Okay, I'm selecting this use existing repository for time being. Here I see question mark, right? We'll select this one. We'll be giving these details: data source name, user ID, and password. Sorry. Here, question mark is then if we select this one, it will become. So in real time, automatically it will come. So what we have to do, suppose we'll give these details will be given by client. So we'll enter some data like connecting to database, we need some credentials, right? Yeah, like that. Username and password. Database source, user ID and password we have to give. She'll give like these details. Suppose if Dinesh and Raghavendra, you both have joined in the same project, then the database user ID and password is same one for connecting to that particular database. Like this credentials they will give, with that we'll connect. Okay. So after that, these all things not required, then the same like create new workspace. Let me put it this font here. This font. Create workspace in directory. 6 font is enter name of the workspace. Hmm. And then click on OK. That's it. New workspace. And then click on OK. Sun font is click on OK. Okay. So this is it. But in our class, what we'll do, we'll connect with a scenario. We'll use scenario 2. In real time, if the interviewer asks what are the steps to create multi-user workspace means, you have to tell these steps. Okay, they will ask, definitely they ask, because they asked me also in my previous company. They asked this question. Scenario 2. What in scenario 2, what we'll do? Let me copy and paste these things. Let me put here. Okay. Here the difference is we'll select SQLite and we'll uncheck this also because we'll create from scratch. Okay. Select type of repository as SQLite. check select use existing check select use existing workspace. We don't want this, right? We'll uncheck from this because we want to create from scratch. Unselect use existing workspace and no any database data connection string also we don't require. Then the rest all steps are same only. Into the workspace name and click on OK. Similar only because we have selected SQLite. It will not ask for connection, database connection strings and all these things. Okay, we'll create one thing. Here we'll select SQLite. Okay. Here we select name of the repository as. If you select this one, here branch and all came, right? So if you unselect this one, these options will be disabled. Select name of new repository. This time we'll create DBS bank. If you create a repository, and both workspace and repository both are same. Okay. So use workspace template. This is mandatory step we have to select. Then we click on OK. Now I will show you both differences in this class. What is the difference between single user workspace and multi-user workspace? It is created. In real time also, it will ask for username and password. Instead of admin, you will have your name like Dinesh means Dinesh, Raghavendra means Raghavendra, like that. They will create. The client will create with your details, everything. And then click on login. For time being, as we are the admin to the to this right, so that's why it is coming like admin is coming. Just this is thing. Okay, so after this, what there is. I want you to observe one difference between single user and multi-user workspace. Okay, once see everything clearly and tell me what's the difference you have obtained. Okay, now I'm closing. This is a single user workspace. Yesterday we have created a PNC bank. Now I'm opening this. Yeah, that's I know. So what difference have you observed? Any difference? I will tell you. So in single user workspace, we don't have this check-in all, check-out, and check-out tree function. These options are disabled. Why? Because only one person only using. He is the only will take care of the standard models, sections, and all these things, test cases and all. So whereas in multi-user workspace, which we have created by in DBS by using DBS bank. Okay. So here these options are enabled, like check in on, check out, and check out. These by using this only, suppose if Dinesh is working in, suppose Dinesh is working in particular model, suppose just data service. Okay. So now it is everything is checked out, right? Now let me check in on first. Now Dinesh is working in this module, test case expert module, and he will click on checkout. Then the lock will be enabled. So if Raghavendra or me are able to work means we cannot work because until unless if Dinesh check in only we or I or Raghavendra can work. or else I cannot use this module. I can copy and paste, but I cannot work on this. I cannot modify this module. Okay, so in real time also, once you check out after work is finished, we have to check in on. We have to do check in on, update on, and then close the task up. Like that will follow.
We can see that the definition is not by definition.
Yes, it will come. Suppose here, if I click on check drop, you see here green, no? There you will see in your folder, you will see red. And owning group, like this, owning group, your name will come. Owned by Dinesh, like that it will come. Okay. So one thing I want to, I forgot to tell you, like before, while creating the multi-user workspace, suppose create new. If you select this one, if you select, suppose we select MS SQL, we'll use this connection details, right? Suppose server name, some like that I'll give. Just dummy names I'm giving. These details and all in real time, company will provide. Company means like project client will provide.
ID.
Yeah, these IDs will be given. They'll mail you. Okay, after this, vertical test connection. Here it is unable to connect because we have given wrong credentials. Connection could not be established. But in real time, connection is valid, it will come. So I will add that point also. Click on test connection. Connection is valid. Will appear. Once it will appear once it is successfully connected. Okay, so this is what the difference between the single user and multi-user workspace. So we'll be using SQLite only because we don't have database now. Okay, because they will create we need database because if anything happens also database that in database is more secure than Tosca. So that is the reason. And we'll be using SQLite only to feel like it should be like real. Okay, we'll follow this approach scenario too. And I'm put there. I want to give you one question. One more question I'm asking you. What is the type of repository? What is the type of what is the term repository? Or else I'll put like this. What is the name? Repository. And difference between difference between repository and workspace. So we are talking about from past 2 3 days, 2 days. Like what is we're talking about repository, you are talking about workspace. So now you tell me what is repository and what is workspace.
especially for like test case, playing, putting design. The repository and we can execute from there. The repository is only for student.
Hmm. The difference is workspace means here only is the top. Workspace is an environment where test will create, design, maintain, and execute the test cases, right? Okay, then repository means this. It is used to store, it is used to save in particular. We need one place no to store whatever the activities we have done. That place is called repository. In this case, uh, the repositories are database like SQLite, Oracle, MS SQL DB2. No, don't consider SQLite, Oracle, MS SQL DB2. In real time, tell these three only. Don't tell SQLite, okay? If single user workspace means we have to tell, we have to select as none. If multi-user workspace means what they will ask means you tell either MS SQL or Oracle. Better you tell MS SQL. Therefore, in our project we use MS SQL like that you tell. A repository is a place where particular test cases are saved. For example, Oracle, MS SQL, and DB2. So this is before. Now we are entering into the Tosca. But before that, I was want to give this thing. From tomorrow onwards, I will tell you after going inside. Suppose I'm taking this DBS pack. Tomorrow I will explain what are these menus, uh, what is this icons and all these things. I'll explain what is these sections, what is this style in header, what is this header, what will be there, in tail, what will be there. These things I will explain in tomorrow's class.
We use the one, we say one because we are special. The repository folder that you create in there.
Uh, Here, no, means you're asking, I will tell you. Suppose in create new, this repository, we this Oracle and all will be created in some other location, usually in client location or some server they will have, no? You understood, no?
This one, single user workspace would be, no? Their repository will be.
It will use the task only, local computer it will use.
Because there
In
is no-
computer, there is no reference. There is no database reference for that.
We call it expensive aspects.
Mm-hmm.
It will create workspace.
Yes.
For that repository folder.
Temporary. It is stored in temporary computer only. How Tosca is storing in the computer, like that only the workspace also will be stored. SQLite also same only. Temporary it is stored. That's why it is not asking for a connection string and all these things.
It's the two folders. First,
Right.
slowly, see, when workspace is streaming.
Yeah, sure. In C drive, Tosca projects. Here workspace is there. Here common repositories are there, will be there. DBS banking is stored in repository folder and workspace is stored in this folder. Like that.
Only executable file.
DBS bank why it's stored means because we have selected repository. Repository as SQL like multi-user workspace means that's why it's stored.
For no, this one, I don't.
For others, we have created yesterday PNC bank. No, that repository is not there because it is none because it is single user workspace. That's the reason. And tomorrow class, I will explain like what is if you go inside this this suppose open, explain all these things. Okay, these are what we'll call these are sections and all these things. What is this search? What is this project? Scratchbook? These are things. Check-in, check-out tree. I just gave overview. What is the export subset, explanatory scenario? These are all things I will explain tomorrow in the later classes. I'm going very slow. Why? Because slowly you have to, from day one to till now, you have understood what is Tosca. Now after that, you have understood like what are types of workspace and repositories till today. Before that, you have created Tosca. I have given the Tosca file. We have installed and configured the license. So like that, history of Tosca versions like that. From tomorrow onwards, we'll go inside the Tosca and we'll see slowly. I'm teaching very basic, so that while going interview also you'll have in mind. Preparation if you do from foundation is strong means the results will be end results will be very good. The ultimate thing is we have to crack the job. We have to practice by seeing recording and you have to practice. That's why I'm telling you don't open the task card yet. I will tell you, I will give some scenarios also to practice. That's it, guys. If you have any doubts, you can ask me.
Gig, like,
That I will do. I'll show you. Yeah.